Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a office style makeup, so makeup that is suitable for an office environment or a corporate environment. It's obviously a really personal thing, I think, when it comes to office makeup. Some people don't tend to wear any makeup, some people tend to wear a little bit of makeup, or some people wear a little bit more than more kind of thing. I'm one of those ones that I do wear a little bit more, but again, it depends on the environment that you work in, so you just need to tailor it to your environment, tailor it to your preferences, and your skin type, your lifestyle, all those little kind of things you need to kind of think about when you're kind of formulating a routine, or you're thinking about what products to get for a routine. If you have 5 minutes in the morning, there is no point having 16 different products to put on your skin. It's never going to happen. If you have 10 minutes, you might choose to have a few more products. Again, it's entirely up to you how much time you have, how much time you're willing to allocate for your daily kind of makeup, or that kind of office makeup in the morning. So those are the kind of things that you kind of need to think about. But I would say, if you're looking for a routine, invest in some really nice key products that will just literally just make your life so much more easier. Okay, so if you would like to know how to get this look or take elements from this look, let's get started. Okay, so I've actually already done my skincare, so I'm just going to show you what I've now put onto my skin. I always use a primer, whether it's a tinted moisturizer or a foundation. I will always use a primer underneath. So there's a couple of different things that you can do. So I generally tend to use a primer that has like an SPF, just because I've gone SPF crazy. And so I currently use the Laura Mercier foundation primer, and this is the Protect one. So this one has an SPF of 30, but the interesting thing with this is, I don't know if this is going to even pick up, but so the interesting thing that this primer has is the UVA and UVB, and then it has the stars here. Okay, so what that means is basically, obviously it's an SPF, sun protection factor of 30. The UVA and UVB is the two different types of sun rays that affect our skin, and the three crosses that you get are the different layers of protection that you're getting. So basically you're getting the utmost protection with this primer. Obviously, if you have more kind of sensitive skin, and you feel like your skin is more sensitive to the sun and things like that, then you probably need to look at putting like a daily protection shield or something like that just onto the skin before you then go to put that on. But I mean, this is a primer with the SPF in it, so I mean, for daily use it's fine. So I just take a pea-sized amount of that, and I'm just going to pop that onto my skin just with my hands. So in terms of your base, again, it's a really personal preference. You can opt to use a tinted moisturizer, you can opt to use a foundation. Again, it's something that's really personal. I am fairly comfortable with my skin, but I do like to have a little bit of coverage. Just recently, obviously, I get a little bit of redness around my nose, and obviously I have a little bit of sort of uneven skin tone here, so I just like to kind of take that down slightly. So generally what I've been doing is I'm using the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, the compact version, and this colour is in Tawny. So I'll just kind of, this is my own, so what I do is I just kind of take a little bit like that, and I literally just kind of smooth it onto my skin. And then what I like to do is just take my beauty blender and then literally just blend it all out. Okay, so my second step that I always do, this is kind of like my daily sort of makeup, and this is what I would advise anyone to do for your kind of office kind of routine. You want a little bit of coverage just underneath your eyes. Obviously, if you have dark circles, then conceal underneath your eyes. If you don't have dark circles, then yay for you. But I do have dark circles, as you can see, so I just take a little bit of concealer. Now the one that I'm using is actually the Studio Finish, and this is an NC 42 and NW 35. The reason being is because NC 42 is just a little bit cool toned for me, and the NW 35 at the moment is a little bit too warm. So by mixing the two, I just get, you know, I just get a little bit more kind of coverage. And then all you need to do is literally just blend that out. So you can either blend it out with your fingers, or you can blend it out with a brush. I generally tend to use a brush, just, I guess, because, you know, I have a brush, and I feel that it gives a slightly more sort of seamless finish to the skin. So you can take it down onto those kind of areas as well. Next step, set your skin. So definitely set your skin with a bit of powder. Now you don't have to set the whole of your skin. If you have dry skin, then just set the T-zone slightly and just leave the cheek area free. It's entirely up to you. I generally just tend to kind of set all over. I have kind of normal skin. I'm just using the Laura Mercier translucent powder to do that. So my third step is to always kind of apply a base. I would definitely recommend, if you are doing any kind of office makeup, definitely put a base onto the eye. Now you can just leave it there once you've put the base on. I'll show you my base that I put on, which is the Laura Mercier Eye Basics in Tawny. So I'm just going to pop that on all over the lid. And then just using my finger just to kind of really blend it out. So just kind of concentrate it on the lid, and then just as you sort of feel the product sort of start to kind of set, sort of just pat it into your kind of eyebrow area. Okay, so brows. This is the kind of next step I would say to do. This is, I guess, the step that I do, so obviously I'm telling you in kind of steps that I kind of take. I always do the brows before I start any kind of eye makeup. I just feel that it frames the eye and gives you kind of a clearer indication of the sort of orbital bone here. Orbital bone? No, it's not the orbital bone. I don't know, this crease bit here basically. It kind of gives you that sort of more structured kind of view to it. So the product I actually use for my brows is the Anastasia Dip Brow. This is in Ebony. I just use it on a synthetic angled liner. Okay, so in terms of the eyebrows, we're finished with the eyebrows now. So we need to kind of think about what we're going to do with our eyes. So the first thing that I always do, and I would always recommend that anybody does for office makeup especially, is to tightline. And what that means is all you need to do is literally just think it's eyeliner that you would kind of put on the top, but you're going to kind of put it from underneath. Okay, so you will need a flat liner brush. So I'm literally just preparing my cake liner right now, but your flat liner brush should be kind of like that, and you just need a cake liner. So something that is, Laura Mercier do cake liners, everyone does cake liners, but something like that is going to work perfect for this. So all you basically want to do is kind of push the liner in and wiggle the brush. And try and get it more into the sort of hairline as such. It's really weird. But try not to get it onto the kind of pink part or the fleshy part of your eye, because it will transfer. So as you can see there, it's just transferred very slightly. Try and get it the whole length of the eye, because that means it's going to really lengthen the eye and really give you that look. So I'm just going to take a little bit of kohl liner and I'm literally just going to pop it into the waterline. This one, which is Uninterrupted Pro Longwear Eyeshadow by MAC, and I'm just using that on a Laura Mercier ponytail brush, and all I'm going to do is literally just pop that into the crease. I'm going to finish off the bottom. I would just take a little bit of a very sort of dark eyeshadow, so something, you could take a black, you can take a very dark brown, it's entirely up to you. I literally just mix a tiny little bit of black and brown, so I'll just show you. I mix these two colours here, so it's just going to create a little bit more of a softer look just around the eye, and yeah, it's not too dark. Okay, so that is basically it for the eyes. I wouldn't really kind of do any more. I would just leave it there. It's enough definition. You've got the kind of tight liner in there. What you want to do now is obviously put some mascara on. So curl your lashes first, because that always helps. So I'm just using Shoe Imera eyelash curlers. So this is going to help to kind of... So following in with mascara now. So I use the L'Oreal Volume Million lashes. This is the XS one, it's the red packaging one. I like this one so much, and I do go quite liberal with my mascara. I do like to put quite a few coats of mascara, and obviously you adjust it to, you know, how much mascara you like to wear. I'm just going to use a little bit of Illamasqua's Excite for this one, using that on a MAC 109. So you want it to be more of like a flush, so you don't want it to be like a stripe of colour or a, you know, round dot of colour. You want it to be more of a sort of flush. So I'm just going to use the 109. I'm just going to stipple that onto my cheeks. But in the morning, I like to just put a little bit of pink lipstick. It's a kind of sheer lipstick. It's Bombshell by MAC. And I literally just stipple it on. I don't go too crazy. And then you might want to finish off with just a little bit of lip gloss. And that's just, you know, a little bit of lip gloss just into the centre, just to make your lips seem a little bit more fuller. So obviously this isn't going to last. You know, it's only going to last maybe an hour or two. So if you need something that's a little bit more long lasting, then obviously you need to think about wearing a more matte lipstick. So if you, say for example, if you're in meetings or something like that, you may need to wear something a little bit more matte. So you need like a lip liner and then a colour, and you can follow with a little bit of lip gloss as well. I'm going to use Sublime Culture by MAC. This is a lip liner. And then just opt for something that's just that little bit more long wearing, so something like Laura Mercier's Creme Coral lipstick. This is a perfect colour. Okay, thanks for watching guys. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial. As I said, just take elements from it, base it on you, on your time that you have, even if it's just one element that helps you, that will make me really happy, and that's about it really. So until next time guys, take care, see you soon.